Well, I'm not an audio engineer. However, having developed the microphones, well, backing up from there, I was a drummer, back from, well, my brother was a guitar player. And then when I was 7, he's like, you got to play drums. I need somebody to keep time while thinking. So he was always the better drummer than me, which is crazy, even after all those years. But I did get to go in the studio. I remember the first time going in the studio, like, wow, you can make my drums sound like that, the reverb and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, so that stuck with me my whole life, those experiences and playing live on stage and things like that. So when it came to developing microphones, one of the things I did is I spent a lot of time, I would ask people I know, can I just come sit in the back of the control room and watch the session? Sometimes they're like, no, we can't. It's a closed door session. Other times they're like, yeah, I know you well enough. And literally I would just sit there and watch. Yep. People would think that's the boringest, most boring thing in the world, but I wanted to see how they chose the mics. I wanted to see how they were placing them, how they were instructing the musician to sit around the mics and stuff like that. And going to what you were saying about the music theory, witnessing producers doing everything from sending them to lunch and playing a guitar part to having them restructure the song. I mean, so these were, back then it was major label records. These were big budget, kind of things where they were in there for 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Seeing that and watching these guys, and these. As far as I know, they were all came out of audio programs from one way or another, all these guys. So one was Nick Raskulenix, who he may not have, but he produced like 3 or 4 of the Foo Fighter records, the ones that got the Grammys, or at least one of the ones that got the Grammys. Then he went on to do a bunch of metal and rock, and he's still doing well today. And then Mike Terry, who helped develop the mics, watching him work with musicians and things like that. He was a musician. He was a guitar player. He read music. He studied music through high school and all that kind of stuff. So he had that edge. He knew what he was doing there. And part of that going there was even in mixing, following, knowing the structure of the song, the notes and things like that. Oh, I can, I know this is going to come up. That's going to hit there. That's going to do this. And it was knowing the music, not just memorizing the song.